Good evening and welcome to tonight's game. Tonight I am playing Marco de Santis from the same division as myself. He's currently in 4th place at 841 and a 65% win rate. And my win rate is only 43% at 6 wins, 8 losses. But slightly better than yesterday because I managed to beat Felix Adekreutz last night. So I'm in high spirits after that. But this is a difficult opponent. So we'll see how this goes. I'm playing the US. Alright, let's get started. Alright, not the best starting hand. Quite low on ops. I've got a scoring card I need to deal with. I've managed to draw CIA. That's bad. I've got defectors. And I know SocGov is not in his hand. But it's also my strongest card in terms of ops, and I can't really use it, so I need to space that. Alright, we'll see. I should probably get rid of Asia's scoring as quickly as I possibly can. Don't think I want to headline it, but alright, let's see. So I've got defectors. I could actually, and socialists, I could actually do a conservative, or a sort of a French setup here. Like that, maybe. But my problem with this is, okay, I can put 3, and I know it's going to be 3, but 2 is too little. So this kind of, with this, I can't put anything into Iran. I know people usually put 1 into Iran, but I mean, like that, it's like, what is it, 2 plus or 3 plus, that he kicks me out with 4, even if he doesn't get socialist governance. So I'm going to put 1 extra into Italy. And there could also be De Gaulle and all sorts of things. I can't really fight him over that. I don't know. Well, let's try it. And let's defect him. Not a huge fan of this setup. But I will only do it if I have defectors, and now I've got defectors. Alright, Arab Israeli. We'll see how that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing he's going to kill Iran now, especially since it's only at 1. I've kind of invited him to do that. And if he does, yep. Alright, so he could be holding Middle East scoring, but I need to get rid of this right now. And then I need to CNS fairly quickly. And I need to fill up West Germany so that I have domination in Europe. Then again, I should think if he had Europe scoring, he would dump it now. So I don't think he has it. Filling up the Middle East, getting domination. So I'm not too worried about going to Egypt. Ah, he's got a lot of ops. And I don't have anything to reply with, unfortunately. So the question is, do I kill him again? No, I can't kill him again. I need to get presence. And also, he could be holding decall or D-style, so I don't want to help him with that. He can lower his own defcon. I mean, Millops is nice, but not strictly necessary right now, I don't think. A lot of ops. A lot of ops. Going for control of the Middle East, possibly. Okay, let's go to space. I mean, look at his hand so far compared to mine. Truman kicks him out of Austria. And he goes into West Germany. So I'm going to have to fill that up. And then he's going to break France, probably. I would like to get rid of this if I can, but I also kind of need to. If he doesn't coup now, which I'm sure he won't, then I also need to coup to get something. Like 3 VPs is a bit too much to lose. I think I don't really mind if Defcon goes up to 4 again, because that gives me a coup, but he doesn't have. Well, he's got Panama to coup, I suppose, but yeah. But if I coup with CA, that saves me 2 VPs, which is not nothing. I hope he doesn't go into France. That'd be irritating. But I need to get more influence into France as well. I need to do a lot of stuff. I haven't really had the ops this round, this time. And another 3 op. And he coups, okay. Well, that's nice. Now I don't have to coup as much. I still lose 2 VPs, but that was kind of the plan already. And so I can take the opportunity to space this. And also, so he doesn't know about CIA yet, which is minor. Okay, I can definitely dump Middle East before he gets control. Europe is mine. I've got blockade with D styles. Sorry, with the Gauls. So that's nice. I can space this, and I might be able to space this as well. But if I do all that, I will play exactly 3 ops onto the board, which is pretty depressing. I really hope he doesn't headline. So what do I headline? Europe is. No, he could have Suez, so that's no good. Actually, Middle East scoring is probably the best because it can't. Nothing can happen there unless he. No, nothing can happen. Well, he could technically headline D-style and move it, but he's not going to do that. That would just be weird. And I have. Let's go for it. It's 5 points, but it could be so much worse. So he's thinking about what to do. I'm assuming, like last turn, he had 2 4s and 2 3s, and I had a 3. So there are still some heavy ops cards left, but they're certainly not in my hand. Anything but Suez is kind of okay at this point. And Red Scare is absolutely not okay either. Anything apart from those two. Alright. We'll take that. And he doesn't even get the VPs. But he gets some VPs from me, because I'm just nice that way. Now he doesn't actually have a good coup target. But he still goes for it. South Africa. Alright. Not bad. Maybe, I don't know, was that worth 4 ops? But it's, yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's do this. Influence for Fidel. Alright, he's going for South Korea. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that. But I do need to get into Asia at least a little bit. We haven't seen US Japan. So, yeah. I mean, right now with this hand, I'm not going to be able to stop him from doing anything, really. Would have been nice to be able to go into Angola. Can't even do that. But at least I can sort of walk into Southeast Asia a little bit and put some kind of pressure here, because Asia is also looking like it could get pretty red fairly soon. So I need to make sure I get these countries because of country count, maybe. And Algeria could become important. Oh, there we go. So he's giving me Japan. That's, I don't know, that feels a little bit safer now. Alright, let's space then, shall we? Because he's not getting into Thailand anytime soon unless he's got the style. Which I suppose he could have, but he would have played it now, I think, to get there first. This have been 2 very, I don't know, difficult turns. I hope the luck changes a little bit with the card draw. Alright, East European. And he's played both Comic-Con and Warsaw Pact, so unless, you know, they get drawn fairly early, we're looking at a sort of weak, mid-war Eastern Europe. But he makes sure that we don't. Alright, let's space again, actually. Might as well do that first. And I fail, I wouldn't have minded succeeding, obviously, but I'm still in the lead. Romanian. So I'm going to go NASA now into Thailand. Yeah, the difference between our hands was even worse this time, I think. So we know D-Style is coming up. All the scorings have been played. Decol could be coming back. We haven't seen NATO yet, I don't think. I'll get containments. That's, well, at least a little bit better. I can protect against a China card. Right, 3 VPs for him. With considering the hands, I'm glad it's not more right now. All right, so much better in terms of ops than the previous 2 rounds. I think I have more ops this round than I did the 2 previous ones combined. 5-year plan. Okay, so he's got Duck. You haven't seen Duck. We also haven't seen the Korean War. And I've got NATO. He's got Red Scare. He could very well headline that. And then I think UN Intervention. Or did he play that? No. So those are probably his 4 cards. And he knows about Suez, NORAD, Cambridge 5, and 5-year plan. Alright. So if I were him, I would probably headline Scare, even though I could have defectors right now. He doesn't know unless he's got it. But I think if he did, that would be like the given headline. I'm really lucky he's drawn CIA again. He's definitely got Duck. I don't know what I should headline. Maybe 5-year plan. Because that could draw something from him. Like it could draw Duck. That would be nice. I'm also kind of looking at NORAD. I'm not a huge fan of NORAD, but it's a game like he is in such a strong position on the board that I kind of need to be able to break some countries, which would be nice. But it's turn 3, so you know, maybe not. 5-year plan is safe, right? He can only draw Duck, and there's no way for him to lower Defcon in the headline. And if it draws something like D-Style, oh, he's got D-Style too. Let's try it. And if he doesn't draw Duck or CIA, I mean, I don't know if he has CIA. He could have it. But if he doesn't draw that Duck, then it makes things more difficult for him. Yeah, I thought you might. So what do I get? Oh, I get Duck. Nice. And I've still got a decent amount of ops, but again, like, I kind of needed more ops. So this is making things difficult again. Alright, Asia scoring. 6 juicy VPs for him. Oh, dear me. Right, so Sokgov is definitely going to space. Suez is probably also going to space, although I could maybe. I do need Israel though. Tell you what, I should probably. I mean, special is not going to happen, and D-Style is coming right up. So I really need to. I can't really do much about. I would like to keep NORAD for real lines probably with D-Star. Let's maybe use NORAD. I need to grab Lebanon, and then I want to go to Algeria. Oh, I'm scared. Right. Okay. Of course. Oh, I still want to do that. I really hope he doesn't have the Middle East too. That would just be too much. Right. I mean, unless he has CAA, this duck thing didn't really make much difference, but it gave me 3 VPs, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so it's time for a realign. I think that could be important. I've only got 3 though, but let's try. Or should I do something more meaningful with this? I don't know. No, let's try. Ooh, lovely. I need a bit of luck. Okay, so he's in Brazil and Venezuela. Chances for me to kick him out of both are very remote, so let's not even try that. But Angola could be worth a shot. No. Still, that kind of accomplished sort of what I hoped it would. And we're in a much better position in South America. And if he goes into Uruguay, then I get my mill-ups. So. China card. Does that kind of indicate that he might actually have CIA? And now I desperately need to get to Israel because it's starting to look pretty brutal in the Middle East. Again, like I'm definitely low on ops. He's looking for mill ops. And he gets some VPs as well. That's a shame. Okay, let's space a bit. And actually this one is even harder to repair. So. Failing again. This looks like it could be a fairly short game. This looks like it could be a complete steamroll, actually. Managed to sort of keep the VPs down for a bit, but like it's just too much. There we go. Saving up for voice. Let's go into Africa properly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do feel the pressure. Alright, but I've got the China card. Like, why else would he play that if he didn't have CIA? He didn't need to play it. No, I have CIA. Alright, so I didn't have that. Bear Trap would be nice. I've got Middle East coming up, and I've got Central America coming up. Central America we can sort out. And I'm just gonna have to fight for the Middle East. But why did he play the China card? Was it just because he was really desperate to spread properly in South America? Or maybe he figured we're going into the mid-war, so he might lose it anyway. Puppets is nice. Oh, I have to worry about the goal. Well, maybe not so much. Because he's in a bear trap. And he's out. And now I can't coup. Because then he steals France. Oh. I really hope he fails this. Oh, for fuck's sake. That really did not have to go like that. That's a point for me. Could have been more. Alright, I need to play the China card. So I can use cultural. So let's do that. That's a lot of effort spent on getting one extra VP in the Middle East, but I don't feel safe with just the one battleground. Ooh, Europe scoring, nice. Just like that. And also then when Egypt flips, then it's going to be tied, so that's nice. Oh, come on. Just at the perfect moment. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I'm just going to spend the rest of the turn realigning that, and if he gets 10 VPs from it, then I'm completely fucked. With my 4 ops. Okay, maybe not. He doesn't have it. Is it better to just give him that right now? Because with 2 realigns, I'm not going to be able to realign him out. Like if I do special now and realign, I'm not going to be able to realign him out of Cuba and Mexico. Not likely. So it's going to be the same points anyway. It's going to be 4 points, even if I'm moderately successful. But if I'm really unlucky, he's going to get it all. So let's do that. That would have been GG otherwise, but like now I really can't take any more scoring cards in his favor. Okay, just a little bit too late for that, but thanks anyway. I feel like I need to go here. I mean, it does give him the coup target, but I need something in South America. All right, better cards, better cards. So colonial. Like if he coups in the headline somehow and then scores Africa right away, then I'm fucked. So I'm thinking maybe a headlining colonial might be all right. Or maybe ABM? No. No, oh, I don't know. I don't want to give him the VPs. If he has Missile Envy, and we know Duck is gone, so he's kind of safe to headline Missile Envy if he wants to. Then I guess I'll have to give him ABM. That would suck, but I think this would be even worse actually. Let's headline Colonial. I need to save CIA because I think that if I even manage to survive to the late war, Defcon is going to be my only hope. Alright, Lone Gunman is gone, that's nice. And he won't really see that much useful stuff, apart from if he actually has ABM treating, we'll see. I mean, Asia has already been scored. I suppose one in Burma could be useful. So if he has Missile Envy now, he can safely. Oh no, he can't, because if he coups now, then I don't know. He might not want to coup though. He might just want to put one in Zaire and then coup Nigeria. Or coup now and just grab Zaire and Algeria, I suppose, would be better. OPIC is pretty bad too, but I will get to space twice. And I'm glad I get one small step and not him. Although he probably wants to stay fairly. I don't know. I mean, it could be dangerous even if you want to be able to space the two ops that if the US runs away too much with the space race. I certainly need the points, so that's one thing I can hope for, I suppose. He is taking his sweet time with this. Alright, went with influence and the event. Okay, so now it's up to me. Do I give him 3 VPs or do I give him ABM cheating? I mean, with ABM, and it will trigger the event. So then I will get a coup as well. Unless no, I will. So that's probably better actually. I don't want to give him, I mean, I hate giving this up, but could go for Thailand, I guess, which would be irritating, but I think Africa is a much better target. Oh, that's interesting. I did not expect that, but it's probably a really good move actually. Because I don't know if he has this or if he has Africa. And then he could just... He kind of... I mean, I can't go in South America with Missile Envy, so I'm going to have to go for Africa. And then I guess he'll have to choose if he wants to realign or coup again. Coup again, presumably. But I'm not so worried about this. This is bad, though. That's a really nice move with ABM Treaty. And we're kind of back where we started. Okay, so then I sort of need to grab Angola, but he had Cuban, so if he did have South America scoring, then maybe he would... I don't know. Let's do this. But that's just giving him 4 points, because I'm pretty sure he has Africa scoring. So should I do this instead? But then he's just going to take it back. And I won't have achieved anything apart from like postponing it for 1 turn, and I don't have any ops. I mean, we're at turn 5. He could have a bunch of difficult blue cards or scoring cards. Let's see. But he's got the China card if nothing else, so he could use that. I need to space quickly and hope to get the BPs. Okay. Did not take back Angola. Should I protect it then? Maybe. Probably should. That kind of tells me he doesn't have. He could have Africa. But he rather than taking Angola back again, he decided to take Egypt. And he knows I will get to space twice. But I suppose it makes OPEC more difficult, and it's good for the future. But I would have thought maybe he doesn't have any of the scoring cards. But if he hadn't taken Egypt there, I would have taken it. Alright. I'm going to ignore that for now. Well, I mean, I don't feel like I need the Pope so much right now. Now I will get to see his headline for a long time. That helps. But I don't know if it helps enough. I really would like to pass this space roll. Oh, of all the things he could have, I mean, come on. Well, okay, I can't do much about that now, so let's. Nah. Actually, if I coup again, we're gonna be on 4-4 again, and then he's gonna play into. I probably should do that. Because I think it's reasonably likely that he's got Africa scoring. Maybe he decided to wait a little bit and play the call at the end to make it easier. But he did. Wow, oh my god. Okay. And another weak hand, although I do have Juntas, that's useful. And Defectors. But I can't space. Not a single space-worthy card. Or, well, plenty of space-worthy cards, but not so many spaceable cards. But it's definitely Junta for a headline, unless he headlines something particularly powerful. But pretty much regardless, I'm worried that he will have South America scoring, and then it's GG, definitely. Or Africa. He could have either, I suppose. Oh, that's exactly what he needs to counter Junta. But I feel like I still need to headline it to get at least some kind of chance to get into South America. But the question is, do I go... Wait, that's a really bad idea. I mean, I could go Venezuela. Here I'll just be realigned. But Venezuela could just fizzle completely, and then he will just get his normal coup and coup Argentina, and then he's almost got control. But putting in Argentina feels like a complete waste. Or is it? Maybe not. That could give me like one strong country in South America. But, yeah. He could just go to Chile and realign me anyway. I think... No, I need to put some pressure on other parts of the... It's 3 plus for something half decent. 4 plus would be good. Oh, that helps a lot. That helps a lot. But he really should be collecting some nasty blue cards by now. We've still got Sorry, Voice, grain sales, Panama Canal still out there. Not a particularly difficult card, but still. We've seen Colonial, we've seen Puppets. Yeah. He sets Defcon to 2 and just goes for influence. And then I have to fill up Chile. And South America is okay for now. And I don't know, hopefully I can just hold Allende until I can discard him into space. But it doesn't help. Oh, and we've got Nixon coming up as well, so he really we've seen Cultural, right? I think I played Cultural. Yes. So he really can't hold the China card forever. Is 5-year plan in the deck? No. So there's no... Oh. Dear me. I don't want to play Willy Brandt, but I suppose I will have to. I do need to coup, so let's coup maybe. If Africa is coming up, but I think... Yeah. I need to keep Africa sort of stable. Even though I don't think he has it, I think he would have scored it rather than play arms race if he did. Oh, we also haven't seen Brush War yet. That could be a problem in Italy. I need to take Greece. Or Spain. Oh. Oh well. Can't do much about that, really, can I? Let's go with Kitchen into Spain. So is this Africa scoring then? Or he might just have been worried that I had it. Yeah. He's salting and he's bringing back OPEC. That's 4 points. So should I spend the rest of the turn trying to unsuccessfully break bits of the Middle East? No, I can't do that because I need to coup and then he will counter coup and then he will play OPEC. I suppose... I mean, this coup is going to fail in Nigeria as well. Even though it's probably like the only place where I can have a small shot at success, but I also feel like maybe the Middle East because of, but that'll be a one-op in a two-star country there. That's completely pointless. Even Nigeria is not going to do much. All it will do is bring Defcon down for him to go again. But I have nothing. Like I can't do anything. Okay, let's just poke then, shall we? Because that's automatically going to succeed. You can have 3 points. I'm not queuing until he coups. Or until I have to. Also, Thailand is very brush vulnerable, but it's not such a... Ooh. Oh, nice. That's good. We live to fight another day. He's going for influence as well. Taking back that, and then he wants to realign Venezuela. And if I don't, then he will play OPEC. I don't know if that is so bad. He's a VP, but I have to play it, so what can I do? Then I'll quit South Africa and in my AR7 if I have to. Yeah. Why not? Okay, in that case, maybe it's good to go with this as well. To protect Venezuela. And I really need to realign these guys, but I haven't had the time and no strong ops cards, so it's... But there should be a lot of blue now, next round. Next turn. I hope I sort of survive until then, because he's on 17, so like anything like arms race or just a good scoring card or OPEC again could seal the game. How, sorry, we will bury you. We haven't seen Alliance yet, so that could give me a couple of points. Alright, I can't afford to lose another. Or BP to Milops. I get South America. That's good. Right, so both Nixon and Usuri. That could be quite powerful. But I don't have anything. I do have Alliance that gives me 1 VP. I do get to see his headline. So we'll see what we do. But I'm kind of tempted to get the VPs from Usuri from Nixon rather than Usuri. Although the effect would be nice in the long term, but right now I'm struggling. Arms race would be lovely. So he's got grain sales now, and he's got voice. And Africa scoring. No, sorry, I discarded that. But grain sales and voice. He's also got ask not, which is going to be shit for me this turn, but I can get rid of Allende and Korean War maybe. I still have nothing to space. Oh. Yeah. And how about, did we play Quag and Bertrand? I can't remember. Yes, we did. No, not Quag. So he's got Quag. Or did we? No, he played Prague, I think. Yes. So voice, grain cells. Um, oh, brush war as well. 3. I said something else. I don't remember now. I think I need a bit of luck with that brush war. And I need to grab Malaysia and Vietnam if he lets me do that. But DEFCON is on 4, so he could get rid of grain sales. If he really wanted to, he could get rid of it by. He could let me play it. But he could also space it. So unless he's drawn something really horrible, in addition to that, he should just space it. Oh, that one's new as well. Latin American Death Squads. Okay, so he doesn't want to get cooed in the middle. So he wants to coup, or he possibly wants to play. No, I don't think so. Like he's worried I have something that I can get rid of. So now I could either start like he doesn't have to have a single scoring card, but and I can control South America. I do kind of. I mean, yes, the VPs are nice. How about OAS? That could work. Could steal a coup. I could like spread out so that he can't kick me out of both of these. Or he just has a scoring card now and that's GG. And he didn't want to headline anything that could be potentially dangerous. But I think now he would have played it. Ah, lots of influence. Yeah, we haven't seen that either. So he just takes everything. So then I have to play 3 ops. Which I guess I should do with this. I would love to hold it, but I can't. Oh, he's got Asknot too. And he's not going to be able to space that. Actually, if he played the China card, that would be lovely. So he's got grain sales and voice. There we go. For a coup. Oh, come on. Right, so I'm not going to get arms race most likely. So I guess I have to counter his coup. But he's got lads. what are my odds here? I basically need a 6, so that sucks. That really, really sucks. And I'm not going to get any, it's not going to get any better. But I can't score this. It's just not possible. So yeah, I mean, I was thinking I could hold it until he's played. Until he has to play Ask Not, but he doesn't technically have to play it. Well, I mean, he does. No, because now we play the China card, so now he can hold Ask Not and yes, and Grains. I still feel like I kind of have to go for this. Well, that went like not well. Okay, so now I can't get. I can theoretically get like 2 points from Nixon, 1 point from Alliance. He gets a point for this. Fudge. Question. The thing is, like, I really need to. So now he's got voice left. Oh, I knew about that. There we go, lovely. Okay, Alliance gives me 1 point. It's not really worth it. Like, if I can, or I was thinking, if I can go like, there's absolutely no chance. I need 2 VP somehow, or even that's not going to help. He's got 5 cards left. One of he's got voice and he's got ask and not. He's not going to be able to play those as long as I hold South America. So that means he's got 3 more cards. And that's all he needs. So unless one of those cards is something that gives me points somehow, like Europe scoring, he can just hold on to those cards, and I will have to play South America scoring. I suppose I could hold it and just lose to health scoring card. Meanwhile, like, the only other option I really have would be to space twice, and I would have to space Yasuri and Alliance to get 4 VPs. That way I can stay in the game. But that completely fucks up my whole plan for Asia and all that. But maybe, like in the short term, I don't see what else I could do really. I need those VPs. I can't get like, or if he's got a bad hand, then, and he did play the China card. If he's got he kind of had to. If he has a bad hand, and I could go into like an ops war in South America with Alliance and Usuri. But that's a really weak ops war. I'll get to 3-3 in Brazil, like 5-5 in Argentina. But Alliance is not going to do it for me. Unless I do like, no. No, it's not. Because even if I get 2 points from it, it doesn't help. Right. It all depends on what he's got, to be honest. But even if I survive this, I'm going to be in such a shitty position. Like, Surrey was my only chance to turn around Asia. And now, of course, Thailand, it doesn't really matter. I can't turn it around. DEFCON is my only hope, and it's not going to happen now, probably, because Grain Cells managed to get rid of that easily. I'm actually going to go ahead and space this. Damn it, that was the last chance of that. That was a 1-4, could have worked. Okay. I mean, Korean War, still have to play it unless I want to play a Yende, which doesn't make any sense. That could give him 2 VPs, but he's going to win anyway if I have to score South America. Is there any like 1 VPs that he could get? This is 5+. I mean, yeah, why the hell not? Oh, of course. Of course. Have I had any good hands? I mean, this hand wasn't bad, but it didn't really. It's too little, too late. This one was awful. Even Junta didn't help because he had that. Although I did get a good roll. This one was quite good. Not too bad, but having to space OPEC and We Will Bury You doesn't leave that many ops. This one was actually, mine was actually better than his. This one was pretty even, but it was one of the few good hands I had, but I was scared. And these first 2 rounds, I mean, come on. one of the worst like turns 1 and 2 I've ever had in terms of ops, I think. And I got all the scoring cards too. Then again, if he had gotten Middle East there in the beginning, that could have turned really ugly very quickly. Okay, let's see what his last card is. And I don't care, because if I have to score this, I'm done for anyway. So let's use this and open up some places. Yeah, no. Nothing too bad. And let's see if he gets control. He certainly does. Alright, so it's either this or lose by held scoring card, and I find losing by held scoring card humiliating, so I'm just going to score this. GG. Oh well, I mean, I don't know what to say. There's really nothing to say. I feel like I constantly had worse hands than him for pretty much the whole game. There was maybe one turn where my hand was better, and whenever I got something good, he managed to counter it really effectively. So yeah, I don't think there's any way. No, exactly, no problems. I don't think there's any way I could have won this. And if I had played with these cards against like a complete noob, then maybe possibly I would have been able to turn it around. But it was so difficult, and I'm definitely not going to win against a better player with these cards. So I'll just have to I don't know, accept that. That's what happens sometimes in this game. At least, you know, I'm glad I got this luck against someone who's better than me, because I could have lost this game anyway with average luck, easily. But if I had gotten these cards against a lower ranked player, I could easily have lost that as well, and that would have felt worse. This is a match that I kind of sort of expected to lose. So yeah, all right, that's that. Next game is on Friday next week, the 28th. I'm playing Sebastian Flores from Colombia. That's the first time I've ever played anyone from Colombia. So that'll be nice, and I shall see you then. Have a good one.